contestants. Our first contestant, Mr. Donnelly.
Ignatius Loyola Donnelly lived November 3rd, 1831 to January 1st, 1901. He was an American politician. He published a book called Atlantis, the Antediluvian World. His book became a worldwide seller, but researchers didn't take his theory seriously due to the lack of evidence.
And our next contestant, Professor Richard Feud.
He is a Jewish professor at the University of Hartford. He has a research team that claims to have found evidence for a city burned along the coast of Spain in marshlands on the Doana National Park. Other scientists have explored that area but don't agree with his conclusions.
And our third contestant, Mr. Angelos Skopoulos.
He is a Greek archaeologist. He believes that the reading was wrong when the ancient Greeks and Egyptians wrote it. He has the strongest evidence for a real Atlantis from the west of the Pillars of Hercules, also known as the Strait of Gibraltar. The only problem was no one thought it was by Greece.
And not last but not least, our final contestant, Plato.
He is a Greek archaeologist. He believes that the reading was wrong when the ancient Greeks and Egyptians wrote it. He has the strongest evidence for a real Atlantis from the west of the Pillars of Hercules, also known as the Strait of Gibraltar. The only problem was no one thought it was by Greece.
Now let us begin. First question, what time period did most people think Atlantis was destroyed?
No one really knows for sure, but according to moi, it occurred on an island called Thera around 500 BC.
That's correct. That's 100 points for Plato. Next question, who is the Greek god of the water?
Zeus! Wrong! It's Poseidon.
That's correct. What happened to the city of Atlantis?
Well, Plato here believes that the island was destroyed because the people were greedy, but you see scientists here believe that giant tsunamis came after a huge earthquake and destroyed part of an island called Thera, which, if this is true, then this was the biggest earthquake. In your face, Plato!
That's correct.
The winner is Plato!
You've won a week paid trip to Atlantis. Happy swimming!
What?
I know, it's Quincy. Oh, okay. Oh!
No one knows for sure, but according to moi,
That's correct. Our next question, where is it believed that
I have